What is up, everybody? I hope you're having a wonderful day. And this awesome game called Meet Your Maker, it came out a few days ago. For those of you that do not know, if you have PlayStation Plus, you can get this for free for the month of April. So hey, if you got it, why not check it out? It's free. And it's a cool little game. It's asymmetrical. You know, you build bases, you raid them, and then people raid yours and you progress. And, you know, I could make a video talking more in depth, but that's kind of the gist. It's got its flaws. It's not perfect, but this video is about some tips and tricks that people should know about the game. And one of the first things is this thing right here. These are tombs. You want to break these if you're a raider because they give you a ton of resources. So make sure you break those. That's just kind of a little extra thing. But one of the first things I see a lot of people do that is a big detriment to their bases and causes them to be very easy is they spread all of their traps and monsters all around the base. They don't focus on one area. They just spread them in one zone. It's like from the beginning to the end, there's like, oh, here's a trap like this. Walking in, oh, there's a trap up there. Okay, walk a little bit. Oh, there's a trap there. Oh, there's a guy there. Walk a little bit. Oh, another trap here. And they just spread them so far apart that the monsters and the traps can't synergize together or do anything. Now, that's totally different than dumping everything into one room. That's a little bit pointless in a way, like if you just dump everything into one area. But looking here, you can see I have one trap. Yeah, one trap. And then I got 3 units here in this area. Keep in mind, this is a normal map. It's really small, so that, you kind of can't really put as much out. You got normal, dangerous, and brutal. The higher tier ones, you can put more units and more assets down. But this is my current setup for this area. So this is one room. And I was only able to make one more room with the limited resources I have. And see, I have nothing here in this room, even though I could have, But putting everything together in one spot is really good, and it's what you should do. Keep it all in one spot. Now, number 2, which is another big issue that I see a lot of people do, their traps are so obvious and so visible. Like, look at this. Say I was walking down here. I've seen, like, a trap right there. Like, I can see that trap while I'm here, if it's right here on this wall that I have highlighted. That's so silly. Putting a trap here, I can see it if I put it on this roof. Anytime the roof, has a increase in elevation, 9 times out of 10 there's a trap. See right here? How there's a gap? There would probably be a trap there. I actually had a trap there, but I moved it. You really need to be unpredictable with your trap placement and make sure that it's not visible from a distance and it gets the jump on them. If you just put it on random walls, and especially putting it on the floor is one of the worst things you can do, just dropping it where somebody's walking, because when you're walking, this is kind of how you're seen. So obviously I'm always going to see the floor. Now, if there's an elevation change, you can argue putting on the floor is good, like coming up a ramp like this. Putting a spike trap here would work all right because I'm coming up and then boom, I get hit. Another thing is putting a trap at this wall wouldn't be a good idea because if I'm on a ramp, I see it, I just go boop, back down, it ain't going to hurt me. So trap placement, you'll get a feel for it as you watch people run your bases, as you play other people's bases. But just try not to make them visible, try not to make them super obvious, and you'll find out you have better success in your bases. And that leads me to my final point, and this one's probably the most important, is don't kill your own traps and monsters. So many times people will flood a room with traps and monsters, and they will trigger each other, kill each other, if I had a trap, see these 2 guys? Say this was a wall right here. This was like a flat wall, and I had an arrow trap there. That arrow trap would see me, and it would kill both of these monsters before they would even move, or they do anything. So you need to be mindful of where your traps go and what they're going to hit when they go off. Same thing for monsters in general. Monsters' attacks will shoot and kill other monsters. So be very aware of that. And traps will kill traps. I've seen people put like I'm in a hallway. I don't know if this will work here, but I'll show you. They'll put an arrow trap here and an arrow trap here to try to pincer me in, right? So then I come around the corner and I trigger one and it just shoots the other and blows the other up. It's so common. I see it so much. Almost every raid I go on, every map I play, there's at least 1, 2, 3 different spots where traps are killing each other, monsters are killing each other, and it's just pointless to do that. It's very, very pointless to kill your own stuff because you're losing out on the value of it. You want your stuff to be alive. You don't want it to be competing with itself. And I've literally cleared bases in some ways because people don't think of where they're putting stuff. I don't know if people don't run their own maps to see how to play it or what, but definitely don't over put traps or monsters into a zone either. If you put too many into a small room, they will kill each other as well. So those are just some quick little tips that I have about the game for base building. It's nothing too major, just little things to help out people that might be new to the game. They don't know how to build a base, or they're wondering why people are clearing their bases so fast and they're not getting any kills. If you want to see more of this content, please let me know down below in the comments. Make sure you like the video because, if the audience is there, I'd be more than happy to cover this game a little bit more. I do find it pretty fun. It's similar to a few other games, but it's different enough. I've been really enjoying it, and I hope to play it more and maybe cover it more. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you do have any questions or comments, please drop them down below. I'd be glad to help you out, answer any that you have. And until then, I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good one. Later, guys. Peace out.